Hello, good people of YouTube, Mountbatten here, and today I am bringing back a series that I used to do like way back when my channel was microscopic. I mean, we still are a small channel, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that just means I can interact with you guys a lot more than, say, if, someone with like 1 million subscribers could. And that's cool and all, but when I say microscopic, I mean, I think I had maybe 50, 70, 80-ish subscribers. It was before I hit 100. I briefly did a series called You're Doing It Wrong, where I would go out and find these bigger channels that Wargaming decides to sponsor a video for them. They usually have them play World of Warships, and when they play it, of course, these channels, they're usually gaming channels. And they're usually not a war gaming channel, or they don't play water tanks, water warships. Some of them play War Thunder. In this case, the channel today, he does play War Thunder. And I would go through the video. I won't show the whole. I'm not going to show the whole video. I just go through and point out their mistakes. They could have done better, and it's nothing against the channel. I mean, of course, if you're a big enough channel where Wargaming wants to sponsor one of your videos, you're obviously doing something very, very right. So again, I want to reiterate, this is nothing against this guy's channel. This is actually a pretty good channel. I used to watch him a whole lot before I started doing my channel. He's got some good Arma stuff. He plays a lot of those survival hardcore, not really survival hardcore, it's like the first-person military shooters. I think, God, I mean, some of his older videos, I believe he used to play some Arma 3 mods, that was role-playing mods. I think like way back in the day. I may be getting confused with somebody else. This is just for my knowledge. But today's channel is TheDevildogGamer, and again, very nice channel. If you guys are looking for some military first-person shooter-ish type channel along with some War Thunder, he's your guy. He's got about 914,000 subscribers, so he's on his way, well on his way to 1 million. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits that, if he hits 1 million by the end of this year or early 2019. So anyway, the title of the video is Water Warships, the Yamato, and this is a sponsored video, of course. Well, it says right here, sponsored by Wargaming. So let's go ahead and dive into this. And again, I'm not going to show the whole video, so I'm going to just go through it, record with me commentating on what he's doing, pointing out what he did wrong, what he could do better, and all that stuff. So it should be good fun. And again, I'm just trying this series again since we are over 1,000 subscribers now and the audience is a bit bigger. So if you guys like this video, I'll do more. If you don't like it, no problem. This will be the last you'll see of it. So here we go.
What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here. Today we're playing some World of Warships.
I should point out this video is only a month old if you can't tell by the Halloween port.
Before we get to the gameplay, I want to thank Wargaming for sponsoring this video. If you've never heard of...
Alright, so right off the bat, he's got 250,000 doubloons, 244 million credits, and I can't really see how much free XP he has, but I'm assuming it's a crap ton. All of his ships are naked, no camo on them. Alright.
World of War fan of like naval history.
Hold up. That's a... back up the video to where it's not so blurry.
And of naval...
That's an a-hole Iowa, so they didn't even give him the fully upgraded ships? Huh. Okay, because you can tell because the conning tower isn't covered.
Games, and you're a fan of like naval history, this is definitely the game for you. And if you've never tried it, I have something perfect for you. Down in the description below, not only will it link to the game, but I also have a nice new code for you. Play Warships 2018, and with that, you will get 250 doubloons, 1 million credits, the HMS Cabletown premium ship, 1 port slot, and 3 days of premium time. So you get yourself a nice little start booster. Perfect way to start yourself to get into the game. But
that is a nice little booster.
Alright, here we go. Taking out the Yamato.
So you did at least put the camo on the Yamato.
Now,
no premium consumables though.
To do like loops around, maybe around this island.
Autopilot and battleship. What?
And just kind of hang around a bit.
That's usually meant for carriers. I don't think I've ever seen someone...
We'll start with HE.
Oh, don't start with HE. Alright, first mistake.
Switch to AP for the big guys.
Oh, God. Alright, so what he said right there isn't entirely wrong. You do want to use HE for like destroyers and stuff, but usually with Yamato, the guns are so big, the AP will work for whatever you want to do, wherever you want to shoot at. So, and plus the waypoint system, that's mainly meant for carriers. I don't think, at least the people that I watch play World of Warships, they never use this for battleships. So he's kind of just treating it kind of like a gun barge. Alright, first off, okay, what he should be doing right here, he should be rotating his guns to the left side of his ship, since the path that he set for himself is going to be going east. So his obviously the guns where they're rotated at now, they're going to be facing the wrong way when it makes that turn up ahead. And with the Yamato's guns, that back turret's going to take I don't know his build, so anywhere from 40 to 50 seconds to rotate around.
Now I'm going to start turning my guns this way because I know I'm going to need them on that side.
Oh, okay, now he's rotating them.
Don't tread on me. That's so cool.
That's the shark camouflage for the event.
Oh my god, I love it. With the shark mouth. What? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Oh man, he needs to switch over to AP. Okay, there he should have waited until all of his guns were on target, because Kerr first knows the first shot's coming in. He's probably going to maneuver.
No, we were not.
And then, okay, he actually got the hits. Usually they'll maneuver out of the way once they've been shot at once.
Just threw to the wind.
Devil Dog needs to be using some AP. Oh, he could be doing so much damage to that Kerr first right now if he was using AP.
Ow.
Don't put one fire out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let it burn. Shouldn't have done that. Oh god, he's got non-premium consumables and you just put one fire out. That's a big whoopsie. Any other fires set over him, they're obviously going to stick. And I'm talking in terms of someone who's never played World Warships, because I know you guys know all this stuff, but I'm just talking in terms of someone who doesn't even know what World Warships is and how it works. So he's using a spotter plane, which is a good thing, but he's still just firing HE. He really needs to switch over to AP. However, he's playing Yamato how a lot of people play Yamato, which is sitting back and sniping with him, which is what if you're going to snipe in a battleship, it should be Yamato. But you guys know I play Yamato a lot more aggressively. I actually have a secondary build on mine. I'm curious what his secondary range is, but he doesn't have the secondary range circle up on his mini-map. And it also should be pointed out that he is going the completely opposite way his team is. I know his team is kind of limiting, but you really can't go against what your team is doing. If their team is limiting, you might as well just join up, and you may be able to get a push through to where they'll push through the cap and steamroll the enemy team, because lemmings can work if your team follows through with them. However, if you all get to a cap point and just stop, which kind of looks like his team's just kind of chilling at A, which isn't the best thing that they should be doing. That Yamato has 3 fires on him.
I'll take it.
It looks like his health is still draining. He doesn't have the full interface up, which a lot of you guys shouted at me until I turned that on. But he doesn't have it up, so I can't really see exactly how much health he's losing. There's a smoke screen right there. He should be turning hard left because, yep, destroyers.
This is bad.
And he's opening up. He should be turning in to prepare for do some torpedo dodges. Nowhere near enough lead on that destroyer. There goes his about a 7-kilometer range on his secondaries. So he might. Yeah, he's done. Oh, sleeping giant. This should be entertaining. Looks like he's going very wide of D, which probably not a good idea to do this early on in the game. He's gonna get focused so hard if he gets spotted. Still hasn't equipped any premium consumables. He has plenty enough credits to do so, but I just don't think he knows about them. He's showing his broadside to Montana, which is a horrible idea. Montana has 12 16-inch guns that hurt. At least he did fire all his shells on target that time. And at this range, Monty can't really delete Yami at this range, but it can still probably erase half of its health. Usually within about 13 kilometers is when Monty can absolutely just erase Yamato. He set another fire, did about 16k damage so far. His fire is burning, just one fire, so if it was on that Montana. No, Montana went ahead and put it out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now he's about to witness the power of the Yamato if his shots connect. Okay, so since you switched over to AP now, he should start doing much better. Because a lot of these people, you'll find that they're either aiming way too high or way too low on the ships. He's aiming about right, but he was using HE, so let's see how he does with AP now. I mean, by aiming right, he's not like aiming entirely correctly. He's
Citadel.
aiming better than most of the people that I watch do
Take him
this.
out. I might be able to. Yeah, here we go. Now we're
So
gonna
he,
be able to
rather
really
than
lob some
turning the
rounds.
Yamato out of the map border,
There we go.
he's at 72,000 damage right now. Not too bad for someone that doesn't really know what they're doing. Instead of turning the
They're
Yamato
just
out of the
stationary.
border, he's slamming it into reverse, which
No terrain in the way though.
is a bit strange, but he needs to aim a bit lower on that cruiser. However, if that cruiser really is stationary, he may be about to delete that cruiser.
Can we reverse?
And yeah, I got some good hits on that one, about 20,000 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Moskva. I actually should do a fair amount of damage to the Moskva like that. But now the Moskva's going in reverse.
Damn it.
Oh, there you go. Got a Citadel on the Moskva.
Citadel hit. I'll take it. But he's still capped. I'm dead.
Again,
I
a
wasn't
little
paying
bit
attention to
too
that, but I
much
see what's going on
lead
back here.
on that Moskva. Okay, he's switching targets now. Should focus on it. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, just focus on that Moskva. Oh, no, they lost the game.
Well, at least I didn't die to torpedoes.
You see how much damage he did.
We got a
129k.
Citadel hit.
Not
Well,
bad for
damage,
someone who
too.
doesn't know what they're doing.
I'm starting this game in a high
Says, holy crap, what time is he playing at? Because there's only 4,300 people online. This might be like dumb o'clock in the morning. Jeez.
implore you to check it out and check out World of Warships because it's a free-to-play game with a ton of content to it, and it's definitely worth your hard drive space. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Okay, overall, he's actually one of the better ones that I've watched. That I've watched like this, and that might be because he does play like War Thunder and a lot of military games, so he's kind of has a general idea of what's going on. So again, he did really well for not knowing what was going on most of the time. So overall, yeah, not bad. And again, this isn't meant to be negative toward Devil Dog or anything. Again, he's a very good YouTuber. I'd recommend you check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below, as well as a link to the video. And again, I did cut out a lot of the video. I just kind of went through and grabbed all the highlight bits, some of his biggest mistakes and whoopsies and such. There's still a lot more in the video, so I do recommend you check it out. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching. And if you like the video, drop a like, leave a comment, tell me, do you want to see this type of video again, or you don't want to see any more of it and you just want me to stick to my gameplay. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.